Welcome back to Motorsport Manager, everybody. The Timmix here, Ernie's Paradise, Race 12 in Munich. And thanks to Steinman both cheating and getting caught and picking the wrong tires to start the race in Milan, we are now in a very dominant position, 96-point lead, 5 races to go. The question now is, will we be able to end the challenge early, not will we be able to win it? Pretty much assured of that already. Now we did finish, I believe it was the front wing. Yep, so all of those are in place, and we're definitely going to switch up to have our drivers work on those for the race in Munich. So that'll be a big emphasis. And then what do we want to do at the end? I think I decided already and forgot what it was. Yeah, the gearbox. Possibly. No, I didn't actually decide. But I think the gearbox being crucial, being #1 part for the last two is probably a good idea. Let me roll with that. And of course we'll go with the cheap version first and see if we can get any of those ready before that happens. Not sure if I'm going to be able to accomplish that or not. Okay. And CSN, Central Sports Network. Not answering that. Alright. Repairs are complete. We're going to have a new sponsor. I don't care about Sarnen leaving Scuderia Rossini. It's Sharp the movie. The documentary. Give the people what they want, right? They told me I'm one of the biggest personalities in the WMC, and if you look at it like that, why the hell shouldn't I get my own movie? Nice. Improved marketability. At least there's no negatives from that. So we want to get those front wings up to spec, and then we also want to get the gearbox and the suspension improved. That's our goal at the moment. And we can't even finish these if it's all we work on. Huh. I assumed we'd be able to get them ready in time, but that's not the case. Okay. Then we've got to take those off. Why are you unhappy? No, I'm not giving you a better car. You've got the better part. I don't know why. You need to get a grip. Well, is worse on that. Okay. All right. That is a 10-point difference on the brakes. Whatever. Yeah, Sharp's got the best car, best part, or even on all of them. Okay. So I still want to boost these as much as I can. And then it's gearbox and suspension, right? Yeah. Okay. Throw that in there. No. So we'll just get tiny bits of improvement here. There's not that much improvement to get anyway. So yeah, we're not going to boost a whole lot. The main thing here, though, is it's going to rain in Munich, which should help us. $54 laps, a long one. Fairly short track. Likely to be some rain. Suspension is the key part. We're above average, but not great at 5th there. I think that's going to be our gearbox. Yeah, Zoe Sharp at the top of the standings. Sharp's driving too well. And doesn't look like Chapman's going to be able to make a push. That seems to be the consensus now. It wasn't before. And Oliveira of Windsor Racing thinking about getting the podium. Okay. And this gearbox would be a little bit better than the ones we have. Let's aim a little higher. It's sponsor time. And the ones we have are 6th or better, 13th or better. This is going to probably be the top spot one. Yeah, we're not going to go for these, so we're just going to want the upfront payment. And boy, do we ever not get a lot of it. Nothing better than 200K. Yuck. Well, we'll take what little bit we can get, but I was certainly hoping for more than that. $17 degrees. Looks like good weather for softs, probably, depending on how the distances of the tires work out. Very low tire wear here. And we're looking at 7th and 10th. It was 8th and 9th before, now 7th and 10th, due to the switching up of those parts. So about the same. And off to Germany we go. Let's get into the weight stripping first, I think. Okay, 375. Then Sharp will go down her usual amount. And 675. So the main story here is that we did better than we've been doing in practice, but we're still hammering out the setups. See if we do get some rain in Munich and how things sort out in the race. Nina Holtz wishes they gave out points for practice because she set the pace. Iker Vidal is the only reason to watch the WMC. Really? He doesn't have a podium finish today or ever. He hasn't finished better than 10th in any of the recent races. I think you might be a little biased there. And we start with sun, so if it is raining, it will not be raining immediately. And tough call here, but the weather, it looks like probably going to rain later, the way that temperature is going down. It's starting at 20, which is going to be pretty hot. That's going to last for a while. So I'm not feeling great about our choices, but I'm still going to go with, well, race trim and push it to the limit, obviously. And then here we're going to go with softs on Surikov, looking for that good start. Still didn't get there. We'll have to worry about that setup. But 99% for Sharp. That's very nice. 54 laps. Not going to quite get there on 2 softs. So we're probably looking at doing a soft to start and then a medium later. Take off 17 laps. Then we're going to sort of have a nerve-wracking adjustment here. But first of all, let's get the fuel set up. We're at 96, and we just got to nail the downforce. Great. Oh, it didn't take. They didn't take my adjustments. Okay. I'm going to try it again. Because that should nail the downforce. The question is getting these right. That's about right, but then this isn't. And if that's just a tad off. Boy, that's real close. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it and hope for the best. So go into the race not knowing for sure how good Surakov's is, but I'm sure it's going to be upper 90s. And a lot of soft tires. We got some hards up there. Wexler's going mediums, but we got Sharp at a 9 and Surakov a 6. Wow, great form again. Chapman is decent. And Holt's above average, and everybody using fresh tires this time. So let's see what we end up with as Surakov, our better of our 2 starters. Good start and then gets stuck. But now looking to roll up, seeing if he can make it through. Whoa, look at that. Bunch of cars going to the inside. 18th and 20th. And we haven't gotten anywhere yet. Not a great start here. Partway through the first lap. There's Sharp making a move. 8.5 to Surakov's 5.6, and now Sharp up to 15th. Getting a few more stutters than usual for whatever reason. And Sharp just about up to 11th by the end of that first lap. I think we're going to keep letting it go all the way to the end of lap 2, but then we've got to cut it off for tire temp reasons. We're going to be about hitting the red line then. And Sharp falling back a bit. Surakov. So we're in the low teens for both drivers. Holtz is in 6th, but Chapman in 17th. Interesting. Okay, medium and neutral. I'm going to go neutral for 1 lap. And then I'll need to back off to conserve. And Holtz switching to hard tires. That's definitely a mistake. Surakov now almost 3 seconds, is 3 seconds behind Chapman. And has fallen behind Saarinen even. Yuck. Alright. I'm going to switch to our final set of softs. It'll be interesting to see where we are coming out of this pit stop. Dieter Wexler is going to have the lead for a while, but I don't think he can make it to that rain. So that's going to cause some issues. Doesn't look, there's no sign of it being heavy rain, so inters are going to be the right call. Chapman came in as well. And Sharp goes out in 4th, trying to hold off Schmidt on hard tires. That should not be a problem. Surkov, 11th, just ahead of Lundqvist on medium tires. Also should not be a problem. And here come the sprinklers. Okay. Well, that's going to change things up. I still think inters a little bit more than wets. You can see a spike there in the 40s lap numbers, but inters overall. And we're just going to want to come in a little sooner than otherwise indicated. So, we're going to push. Now, I definitely wanted Sharp to go around one more. I'm not sure about Surikov, though. It's not far away. How many laps? Like 18, 16 laps? Yeah, okay. You go ahead and pit now. And by the way, hit 99% on that last second adjustment. Beautiful. Sharp will come in. And theoretically, this is our last stop of the race. If Sharp's making a mistake by going around one more, and I don't think I did, then Chapman made an even bigger mistake, doing it on worse tires. Sharp will surrender the lead, maybe, because if Wexler doesn't come in, I mean, by this point, people need to be on inters. Yep. And Chapman comes in. Wexler does not. Wexler goes by, taking the lead. And that is Holtz, also on dry tires. Well, that's fine. Okay, 4 laps to go. I'm going to switch to medium and harvest for a short period. I think around 0.6 laps is when I need to switch back to hybrid. But I'm going to be gaining a little bit of energy in the in-between time. Switch back to neutral for Surikov. Oh, let's go. No, let's go harvest. Ugh. Yep, waited a little bit too long. Sharp will make it. Surikov probably will also. There's Oliveira going into the pits. You see some of the other cars getting really close on tires. So Surikov up to 5th and just creeping up as we go. Holtz behind similar tires, I think. Yeah, 25%. Surikov at 29%. Both of them probably make it on the red part of the tire, and Sharp at 33, so doing a little better. But I've got to go up to push again. Only 1 lap to go after this. You should make it. Schmidt came in. Surikov up to 4th. Chapman is really dicey, but trying to stay out there. Should be able to go neutral now, the rest. And Surikov 2 seconds up on Holtz. Just trying to hang on. 23%. Holtz 18%. Well, that should be just enough. Yeah, that should be just enough fuel to go high. So let's do that. Still losing time, but not very much. And Sharp should be just about to finish here, coming around the final turn. 14 cars on the lead lap. Another win for Zoe Sharp. And Surikov crawling up through the ranks slowly throughout the race. Not a spectacular overall performance, but really, especially the second half of the race, drove really well and was able to just slowly pick up spots. So, a lot of cars are going to be wondering how they let Nikolai Surikov beat them in the morning. Got some post-race jostling with Holtz. Don't care. So it's over now. I beat you. So weather-wise, that obviously went really well. Just had to make the one small adjustment late, but the sprinklers didn't come at a time that messed with us at all, so that did well. Dieter Wexler getting the fastest lap. That was nice. And Saarinen demoted 8 places after breaking the rules. Yikes. Long race, an hour 17 minutes. But overall, we're up to over 100 points now. 105. 2.5 races worth with 4 to go. So you can pretty much mark this one down now. It's been all but clinched for Panther. We are too good, says Gregorio Cuesta. Zoe Sharp is on form, loving it. Both drivers with an 8.0. I don't think I've ever seen it that high. Not for both of them. Previous best was a 6.8 for Surikov. And an 8.2 and an 8 back-to-back for Zoe Sharp. Really coming through here. Second half of the season to help us nail down this championship. She's a star who's driving like a star. I mean, that's amazing. So we've got 4 races left, but we could well be doing the last 2 in montage format. In any case, next time we'll be heading off to the Ardennes. 2.5 weeks to go. And it looks like pretty decent weather for that. 42 laps. So until next time, Panther Race Team has locked it up pretty much. Thanks for watching. We'll take one more step closer to that finish line soon as Motorsport Manager continues.